name's Jill Derby. She's fourth generation Nevada. She started life at the Flying Flapjack Ranch in Lovelock, Nevada, and has lived there the last 35 years in Douglas County. And she's married to a really great guy and to be a veterinarian, Dr. Steve Talbot. She actually speaks Arabic, which kind of scares me. She has a PhD in cultural anthropology with a focus on Middle Eastern cultures. She's taught on 3 college faculties, but has devoted her public service career to the advancements of Nevada's higher education system, having been elected for 3 terms to Nevada's Board of Regents, where she has received honors and recognition for her educational leadership. 2 years ago, Jill took on a huge challenge. She ran for Congress in Nevada's 2nd Congressional District and made headlines around the state and in Washington, and she made one of the most Republican districts in the country competitive for the first time in history. And while she lost that round, she made her mark as a strong candidate, beating Democratic registration in District 11 by 11 points and making new inroads for the Democratic Party in every county. By running a model campaign that talked about critical issues facing Nevada and the nation, by forcing her opponent to call in the National Republican Party to spend more than $500,000 on TV to defeat her, and they had to spend that more than that, and by forcing her opponent to bring in the president twice in the final 30 days of the race. Jill most recently has brought leadership to Nevada's state Democratic Party. In the year, there's been unprecedented gains for the Democrats. Registration and statewide. She put Nevada on the political map nationally because of our extraordinarily early caucus success. Without further ado, Jill Derby, next time.
Congressional District. But before we get started, I just want to acknowledge a few people who are really important to me. My husband, Steve Talbot, who many of you know has been a Carson Valley veterinarian, taking care of people's pets and poor pets, their livestock, for many years. Very important guy in my life. We've been married for 35 years. And I'd like to meet my daughter, Tobin, who's a nurse here and renowned now. Very special friend to me, hugely important on the campaign trail last cycle. And right behind me are some wonderful student body leaders up at UNR representing the kind of support we expect to have from young people and students in Nevada. So thanks to all of them. So today I'm announcing my candidacy for Congress in Nevada's 2nd Congressional District. And here's what I want to say. I'm Jill Derby, and I'm back, and I'm still fed up.
Someone's controlling.
Listening to Nevadans, talking to Nevadans, listening to their stories, their issues, concerns. And one of the things that's a common thread is the kind of frustration that people across Nevada are feeling about politics as usual, special interests trumping the people's interests, and a deep, deep desire for change. So I find myself once again ready to answer the call of Nevadans. And here's the bottom line. Folks, if we want change in Washington, we need to change the people we send to Washington. As you all know, this is my 2nd run for this seat. And now is then I'm running because I think we need a Washington, working across party lines, putting people, not special interests, first. And sadly, Dean Heller has let us down. You know, I believed and I still believe we need somebody who would bring true Nevada values to Congress. Independence and straight talk. You know, back on the Flying Flapjack Ranch where I started life, we call someone like that a straight shooter. We need a problem solver who can work across party lines, remain loyal to Nevada's Western ways, and stand strong against special interests in Washington, and will put Nevada first. You know, on election night, 2006, when I called to congratulate Dean Heller, he promised me he would put Nevada first and be independent. And I told my supporters that night, some of you may remember, I said I'll hold his feet to the fire. Well, I have, and he hasn't put Nevada first. Dean Heller has let us down.